The Russian economy has been in a state of flux since the start of the war in Ukraine. The sanctions imposed by the West have had a significant impact on the economy, and there are concerns that it could collapse. However, the Russian economy has so far shown resilience, and there are a number of reasons why it is not collapsing. One reason is that Russia has a large and diversified economy. It is not a one-trick pony, and it does not rely on any one sector for its economic growth. The Russian economy is made up of a number of different sectors, including manufacturing, agriculture, and technology. This diversification helps to insulate the Russian economy from shocks, such as the war in Ukraine. Another reason why the Russian economy is not collapsing is that it has a large domestic market. The Russian population is large and growing, and the Russian middle class is expanding. This large domestic market helps to absorb shocks to the export market. The Russian government is also strong and has a lot of resources at its disposal. This allows the government to provide support to the economy during times of crisis. The government has been able to do this by providing subsidies to businesses, increasing spending on infrastructure, and relaxing monetary policy. Finally, Russia has a lot of natural resources. Russia is a major producer of oil, gas, and other natural resources. These natural resources provide a valuable source of income for the Russian government and help to support the economy. Of course, the Russian economy is not immune to the effects of the war in Ukraine. The war has already had a negative impact on the Russian economy, and it is likely to have a more significant impact in the future. The war has caused a sharp decline in economic growth, and it has also led to an increase in inflation. The war has also caused a decline in foreign investment, and it has made it more difficult for Russian businesses to operate. It is too early to say what the long-term impact of the war will be on the Russian economy. However, it is clear that the war will have a significant negative impact on the Russian economy. Here are some of the challenges that the Russian economy is facing. The war in Ukraine is causing a sharp decline in economic growth. The war has disrupted trade and investment, and it has led to an increase in inflation. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has projected that the Russian economy will contract by 8.5% in 2022. The war is causing a decline in foreign investment. Many foreign companies have suspended or withdrawn their operations in Russia due to the war. This is having a negative impact on the Russian economy, as it is reducing the amount of investment that is coming into the country. The war is making it more difficult for Russian businesses to operate. The war is disrupting supply chains, and it is making it more difficult for Russian businesses to get the goods and services they need. This is leading to higher costs and lower productivity. The Russian government is taking a number of steps to try to mitigate the impact of the war on the economy. These steps include providing subsidies to businesses. The government is providing subsidies to businesses that are struggling due to the war. This is helping to keep businesses afloat and preventing job losses. Increasing spending on infrastructure. The government is increasing spending on infrastructure projects, such as roads and bridges. This is helping to boost economic growth and create jobs. Relaxing monetary policy. The central bank is relaxing monetary policy in an effort to stimulate economic growth. This includes cutting interest rates and providing liquidity to banks. It is too early to say whether these measures will be enough to prevent the Russian economy from collapsing. However, the government is taking steps to try to mitigate the impact of the war and keep the economy afloat.